Hi, good afternoon, Rahul.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So today I have with me my regular batch student, Rahul Ramsinghania. He's an ENTC engineer and a fresher. Again, he cracked CAT in the very first attempt. Rahul had 9 IIM calls, and of which he's converted 6, decided to go ahead with IIM Nagpur. So, Rahul, my first question to you is, how did you prepare for the CAT examination while you were simultaneously toggling between your graduation studies?
So basically, first in the month of January, firstly I started getting coaching from the ELC Institute, wherein I used to attend all the lectures regularly. Initially, they were in the online mode. So I used to attend all the classes, and apart from that, when it comes to preparation for CAT exam, we can divide it into 3 sections. Basically, the VARC section, DILR section, and Quants section. So when it comes to VARC section, basically it was my favorite section. So when it comes to reading comprehension, apart from the comprehensions which ma'am used to take in the class, I used to read the IIM essays which are available on the Google, which I felt were quite relatable to the actual paragraphs and that comprehensions that come in the CAT exam. So those helped me a lot in knowing various new ideas and also build my stamina to read the 3 or 4 passages in the given time. And when it comes to VA part, so I used to solve the problems, means basically the odd sentence sound, and we had to arrange the 4 sentences in the perfect order. So I used to practice those part a bit more because I was not good at that. So this is it for the VRC section. When it comes to DILR section, the puzzles and caselets which ma'am and sir used to give us, I used to solve them again and again to get the hold of them. Some were quite easy, means it depends completely on you. You may feel that either the DI is easy or LR is easy. For me, LR was most easy. So I used to practice that and pay attention on the DI part itself to get hold of it. And yeah, apart from these, I also used to solve some caselets which were available on the Google itself, which helped me to think in the different perspective. Because in the DILR section, you need to think in from all the directions because the caselets and puzzles are quite confusing. And when it comes to Quants section, basically there are Quants is itself divided into 3 parts: algebra, arithmetic, and modern maths. So out of which arithmetic was my favorite. So firstly I started with the basics, wherein we need to understand the simple formulas and the ways in which were taught to us in the 6th and 7th standard in the school. But over the time, we tend to forget them. So firstly, we need to brush up the basics. And after that, the speed techniques, which was taught by sir to us, were quite helpful. So I used to practice them. And yeah, when it comes to preparation part, I did all of them. And when it comes to combining it with my engineering preparation, so I feel we were quite lucky because during our preparations time, the classes were online. So basically the college was online. So we got more time to focus on CAT. And yeah, so that's it for the preparation part.
True, very true. But you were, at the same time, you ensured that you optimized and utilized that time that was available to you.
Exactly.
I think you were one sincere student who never skipped a class. And even if you did skip any one class, you messaged us and let us know that I would not be attending the class with you.
Because the classes were actually quite interactive and interesting, so there was no point of missing them.
Rahul, what was your strategy on that final day of CAT?
So my strategy was actually quite simple. When you start attempting the actual CAT exam, the first section that will come in front of you will be the VRC section, wherein RC will be there first, and after that there will be 8 to 10 questions which will be the Theta questions, where there will be no negative marking. So starting with RC, when I used to prepare for the mocks, my focus was that our section was of 40 minutes. So I used to give 30 minutes to RC section and 10 minutes to the Theta questions. In 30 minutes, I used to try that I'm able to solve 3 out of 4 passages, and which were actually quite interesting because for me, they were most scoring and it is most easy section in the whole CAT exam. So I used to focus on RCs, and after that, when it comes to VA part, surprisingly, whenever I gave the mocks and at the actual CAT exam, I never got so many marks in the VA section during the mocks as I got in the final CAT exam. So CAT has this tendency to surprise you. So I would really suggest you to focus on the VA and as well as RC part, because the marks which you are going to get in the VA are means there is no negative marking, so it is quite helpful. After that, there was DILR section, wherein in the first 5 minutes I saw all the 4 passages, and out of which we had already identified basically which is my strength and weakness. So firstly, I attempted all my strength and questions. So out of 4 out of 4 puzzles, I attempted 3 puzzles in the actual CAT exam, and which helped me to score a good percentile in the DILR section. And when it comes to quants, I first of all saw the questions, means all the questions, and went after. Firstly, I attempted all the quantitative ability questions, arithmetic questions basically, and after that, I focused on the modern maths. My algebra and basically the algebra part was not that good, so I left all those questions and attempted rest of the questions.
Okay, that was quite a streamlined strategy.
Yeah.